Good afternoon, everybody. It's Honest Bit D. I hope y'all are having a great day and keeping warm because right now here in Texas, we are at 20, what are we at, husband? 28, 27? It's getting colder and it's sprinkling. So now, my husband and I went to H-E-B and Walmart and we're having chili dogs. I'm craving chili dogs and I put a foil, lined it with foil, this cookie sheet, and we're having chili dogs and I'm roasting them in the oven. And here we go. I have mustard, cheese, Wolf Brand chili, because that's our favorite on the hot dogs, green onion and white onion, because my husband loves white onion. And we're having mustard. Of course, I like the Dijon mustard. Everybody has a different. My husband loves this one. I like this one. Okay, so I already cut the onion. That's part of the sides. When we do it with chili, a chili dog, we don't put pickles or ketchup, or it's just mustard or brown mustard and onions and cheese. Lots of cheese. It ain't chili dog without cheese. Of course, the cheese that I use, that I like, is this one, Tillamook. So we're gonna shred that cheese in a bit. And then, now that I'm done with my onion, I roll it up like this and wrap it in a damp paper towel. I notice when you do that, my vegetables don't get slimy or they don't go bad real fast. They stay for a long period of time. That's pretty cool. So if y'all didn't know that, try that. It does work. The only reason I did that was because my husband and I, we're empty nesters, and we buy vegetables and fruits, and sometimes we have to throw everything away because we're like, okay, how do I do this? But somebody told me, I don't remember who, but why don't you try wrapping it in a damp paper towel and put it in a Ziploc. It'll stay fresher longer. And I've been doing that for about, I think 6 months already. And it does work. So here's my onion. Sometimes I boil the hot dog. Sometimes I don't, but I like them with, I like them crispy. My grandkids, when I tell them we're having cheese, something with cheese, I always say, can you please, Gabriel or Ruthie, shred the cheese? They don't laugh or anything, but one time they had to open it and cut it. I said, cut the cheese. They cracked up laughing, and he goes, Gran, you told me to cut the cheese. I said, okay, no, I wasn't referring to that. I'm referring to actually cut it in half and shred the cheese. But they took it as another thing, passing gas. So, I'm gonna cut a piece. Like I said, it's only 4. This thing is not good. Believe me, this is good cheese. This is Tillamook medium cheddar. I haven't tried the cheddar, like the sharp cheddar. If anybody's tried it, let me know if it's good or not, so I can try it. All right, so, and yes, everything's been washed, everything's clean. So I got home, and you remember that yesterday I went for my mammogram? Well, I had prescriptions to pick up, which is my usual, which is my vitamin D, because I don't drink as much calcium as I used to back when I was younger. And then now I also had to pick up my high blood pressure medication for hypertension. And my husband's medication for his vitamin D and hypertension and whatnot. But anyway, so we were at H-E-B, we bought some items. I couldn't believe it. I saw a container of cream cheese, the small one, $4.98 for cream cheese. I'm like, because I like bagels with cream cheese. like in the morning with coffee. It can be a sweet one, like cinnamon raisin, or a savory one. I like the onion bagels, but those I never find around here. Never, never. I always have to get either the plain bagel or the everything bagel. Onion bagel, that's my favorite. Anyway, it's got cheese also. But anyway, so I told my husband when we were at the store, I said, it's getting cold outside and it's starting to rain. I think it's gonna freeze tonight. He goes, yeah, that's what they're saying. As a matter of fact, he just got a message from his job. He doesn't work tomorrow because of the weather. And he didn't work today because of the weather. So I think that's enough, right?
Yep.
Maybe. Anyway, so tomorrow he's off. And I knew I had mentioned to you that I was going to do my seeds tonight, but since I got home late, it's already going to be like 6 o'clock. It's going on 6 o'clock, so I'll start the seeds tomorrow. I couldn't find containers for it, so I just bought these small containers, and I'm like, okay, that'll do. On the way to the grocery store, I was going to check my mailbox, and we're a small town, so I see that they have early voting, and I told my husband, isn't voting coming up already? Like when? Tomorrow? The 1st of March. He said, yes. I said, well, let's just vote right now. So we did, and I don't have my sticker, but we voted, and I said, oh, good. The lady said, you got to avoid the lines. I said, yep. I said, because I don't want to be around too many people when I'm, because of COVID, you know, that's still going on strong, alive and well, and we don't want to get sick. You got to protect yourself, mask, and I tell you one thing, sanitize, 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 because I've had many family members get COVID, friends, neighbors. My uncle passed away from COVID last year, and it was so sad because when he passed away, we didn't get to say our goodbye. Like, go to the hospital, to be at his bedside, to just touch him, to tell him it's okay, we love him. We weren't allowed that. That was last year. And that's heartbreaking, because to me, that means, like, to me, I didn't have my final goodbye with him. But anyway, it is what it is. He's not suffering anymore, but always, you know, I've had a lot of friends, young people too, that have died of COVID, and it's just devastating. Anyway, so I opened the beans, the whipped bread enchilada. I swear you can eat anything with it. You can eat it with corn chips, like a Frito pie. That's what we do here also. There's a place here in San Marcos.
Cornbread.
It's got it's called the Chili Dog Stand. It's been there since I was like, it's probably been there since the 50s, but it was there when I was small, like in 68. I do remember my parents going there to get us chili dogs. There was always a long line, but boy, those hot dogs were delicious. And not only that, they steam the hot dog, the bun, and they're so soft and chewy. They're just like fluffy clouds. That is best. Keep in mind we don't do it all the time, but yep. Anyway, so we got that. We're gonna have we got the mustard, we got the onion, we got the cheese, we got corn chips. You gotta have corn chips or potato chips, whatever you prefer. This is perfect for us. So we're making brownies with, I'm adding my own stuff. I'm adding toffee pieces. Here's my walnuts. Okay, now we need to a heat oven at 350. Yeah, it's set. Stir brownie mix, 1/3 cup vegetable oil. Okie dokie. I'm gonna use some coconut oil. have the big thing of oil and I can't get it. It's too heavy. So I'll have my husband do that later for me because I'm just gonna microwave some coconut oil. Microwave. So anyway, how's everybody's day going? Are y'all doing good? Are y'all doing fantastic? Keeping warm? One egg, people. Ooh. Ooh. Don't fall in there. Got it. There. You know why I save these? Because people around this area, they save them to make cascarones, and nobody likes to make them, so I make them, and then I sell them before Easter, and people buy them by dozens and dozens and dozens. So, see, there you go. We're gonna stir it, and that's it. And then we're gonna add our toffee pieces. You could add you can add marshmallows. You can add pecans. You can add peanuts, whatever you want. Chocolate chips. It's up to you. Whatever you make it your own, and that's what I love about this. You make it your own. So my husband's gonna be happy because one thing about my husband, he loves dessert. I mean, that's his like weakness. What is my weakness? What is my weakness? I do smoke a cigarette. That is my weakness. I need to give that up. Anyway, so, but I'm talking about food, husband. Food, or is it sweets? Is it ice cream? That's a good question. Oh, I can tell you one thing that I do have weakness for. Starbucks coffee, any kind of coffee. It could be Dunkin' Donuts, it could be Dairy Queen, whoever has iced mocha from McDonald's, those are mine. You want to be my BFF? Shoo. You get on my good side, woof, that'll work. Okay, now we're adding, it says mix oil, water, and egg with a spoon about 50 times. Really? How do you count 50 times? I didn't count. That should be 50 times already. Okay, here's the toffee bits. I'm just adding a little bit, not too much, just to give it nice flavor. I like it. I got this at Walmart, so there you go. And I store them in my little cabinet. I made my own. I know this is a project that I'm proud of. I made it myself. I did the work by hand. And here it is. Look, I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you. I wanted a nautical feel, so here it is. This is my, I made, it was an ugly color because my aunt gave me this. It was an old desk. So my husband, we just fixed these things right here because they were kind of rotted. He replaced it. And then we went to Hobby Lobby. I bought the crab, and I wanted a nautical color like red and white. And then we bought the paint. I painted it red. And then I went with one of these bags. I just sprinkled it, dipped it in the white, and just went. And if you can see right here, it's got the crab in the background, the crab and the wallpaper in the back. It's pretty cool. I loved it. It came out perfect. My daughter said you should have sold it. I'm like, no. I'm staying in my honey because I like it. I made it with my own 2 hands. But yes, somebody has offered to buy it already. They have made me offers, but I said no, it's not for sale. All right, husband, let me get back to this. Oh no, the chocolate. Yum, yum. Okay. Oh, yum, yum. Yum, yum. Okay, that's not gonna be too good. Let me add a little bit more water because it's not. Okay. We'll do a plate. We'll show you the final, the finished product. The brownie and the chili dogs. Pour this in. That is nice. A perfect little dessert for dinner. And not only that, you can even add ice cream to it. And we bought ice cream, but I know I'm not adding any. Speaking of ice cream, my husband and I went last night to Dairy Queen. And we got the mint chip, chocolate chip shake. It was okay. Well, because I'm lactose intolerant, I only drank a little bit and then I put the rest in the freezer because, but it was good. It's just, I can't have too much milk. But my doctor tells me, you need to drink milk. I said, yes, ma'am, but I get sick. Comment below if y'all know anything that's, if they say anything, I haven't seen, well, I haven't paid attention to be honest with you. There we go. Let me pour this in the oven. That's it, we're done. I'll come back to you with the finished dessert product and our dinner plate. Bye.